Hey there, it's Max G.
And James Renault from IamProductOfTheDay.com. We are thrilled to have you with us for this product review.
Yeah, before diving into the review itself, let's talk about the exciting bonuses awaiting for you if you decide to grab this product through the link provided below in the description.
First up, it's bonus number one, our award-winning product, Done For You Social. This program is a done-for-you social media business in a box. While we know that many of you don't like social media, we also know how important it is to get traffic from social media to make money online. And we have done 99% of the work for you so that you can run a successful social media business from home.
Next up, you will also get Quantum AI, yet another of our award-winning programs. This one is really special as it shows you how anyone out there can now create custom AI tools in seconds without any skills and turn this into huge profits.
Bonus number three, which is our award-winning product, Anonymous AI. This program gives you the ability to make money online while being completely anonymous. You never have to show your face or say a single word to profit daily.
Last but not least, if you decide to grab this product using the link down below, you will also get High Ticket AI, which gives you the easiest and most powerful way to get commissions of thousands of dollars using the power of artificial intelligence.
These four programs continue to be daily hot sellers, offering everything you need to establish multiple online income streams and achieve financial independence. While we're still selling them daily, by grabbing this product through the link in the description below, you'll receive all four bonuses absolutely free with lifetime access.
Yeah, now to claim these bonuses, simply click the link down below now and find them conveniently delivered to you on checkout.
So now make sure to like this video because it helps us a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to our channel for more Make Money Online content and visit IamProductOfTheDay.com, which also has the link below, for the hottest daily internet marketing product releases. Without further ado, let's get right into this review.
Hey friend, Eric Holmlund here, and today I have a very simple tool for you that is going to save you money and it's going to save a lot of hassle. And what this is all about is link management. If you have a website, if you have any sort of an online business, if you're an affiliate marketer, or if you just have social media profiles, anything like that, you've got links, right? You have web links. Maybe they're affiliate links, maybe it's links to your own products, maybe it's links to your other profiles, anything like that. You've got links out there. And the problem is the old way of managing links can come with a lot of hassles and problems. Sometimes those links need to change, and it's a lot of work to go back and change them in all these different places all at once, and it can be hard to find all those implementations of those links that you've got out there. In the case of affiliate marketers, that can be a huge problem because you can be wasting a lot of traffic. You can be losing out on commissions because those links aren't going to the right place anymore. I've seen this happen over and over again. Now, of course, there are some solutions for that. There are several popular link management platforms out there like Bitly and others that help you manage those links. The problem there is that they cost money, right? They've cost a monthly fee. And if you're not paying a substantial monthly fee, they're usually pretty restrictive. So I should also mention the free plans that some of those services offer, or some of the free link management tools out there. Those can be extremely problematic because what we've seen over and over again is that eventually most of those stop working. Either they go out of business or you hit some sort of a limit and they begin to hijack your traffic. They start sending your traffic to an upgrade page, right? Instead of sending it to your site or your affiliate link or wherever it's supposed to go, all of a sudden people are landing on this upgrade page or whatever because you didn't pay for the paid version. In other cases, it just completely disappears. I mean, we've seen that happen also again and again. Even big companies like Google have shut down their link management tools. And then some of the smaller companies, I mean, those go out of business all the time. So you need something that's going to stick around, and you also need something that is not going to start hijacking your traffic. And of course, you also want something that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to keep paying for a monthly subscription. And we answer all of those problems today with Link Controller. It's something that you can essentially have your own link management site. It's like having your own Bitly. Okay, I'm sure it's trademarked. We don't have any association with Bitly, but we've done the research on it. We've looked at all the features, and basically we can give you most of those features today in Link Controller for a tiny one-time price, and you don't have to pay over and over again every month, and you don't have to worry about it being shut down. In fact, even if our service shuts down, your links would still work because of the way that we've built this system. So check out the demo. I'm going to actually show you in this video how easy it is. And in fact, I'm going to show you how you can have your own Bitly-like link management service with a tiny little short URL for, I think it's $3.99 is what it cost me in the demo in this video. So I'm actually going to show you that in this video. I think it's an absolute no-brainer because if you're in any sort of online business, this is going to end up costing you time and money eventually. So you might as well just grab it today with our incredible one-time price, no monthly fees, and then you've got it taken care of. That's all there is to it. This is very simple. It's not a very complex program. Watch the demo and you'll see what I mean. And I think you're going to really appreciate the simplicity of it, how user-friendly it is, and most of all, the fact that it flat out works. It's going to save you money, and it's going to save you a lot of hassle when it comes to link management. So enjoy the demo. Let's jump into it now. When you first log into the Link Controller dashboard, you'll find a very intuitive step-by-step system to help you get started. Now, before I even jump into this, I want to point out just a couple of quick things on the navigation menu here on the left-hand side. We have a bunch of documentation. So if you need any help, we've got a getting started guide and all kinds of tutorials available for you. The other thing I want to point out is this toggle button to switch into dark mode. Plus, under account settings, we have 12 different themes, so you can dial in the look of this dashboard to your preferences. Since this is the first time I've logged into this account, I have a message up at the top that says scripts not deployed yet, and a button to download the script. You'll also see that there's a button to upgrade for hosted service. So we do in fact have the option to completely skip all of this downloading and uploading altogether and allow us to totally host it for you. And when you join Link Controller, you will be shown a special offer to upgrade for a one-time fee with no monthly payments. You'll see a complete demonstration and walkthrough of those features on that upgrade page. For now, we're going to continue with this self-hosted version, which is a very powerful opportunity. And in fact, even if you do upgrade, you might still want to do this because it allows you to put it on your own domains. So I'm going to click the button to download the script, click this nice big blue download button, click this checkbox, and download the file. It's a very small file. It took like 1 second to download. And right here where it says Quick Start, it gives us instructions of what to do next. We simply extract the zip file and upload it to our website. Now for some of you, that may sound very simple. For others, that may sound complicated. But we guarantee that you will be able to do this. We guarantee it or your money back. It's really quite easy, and you only have to do it once, and then you can keep using it again and again and again. And by the way, here is the zip file that we just downloaded. Here are the files within it. We just need to upload those to a website, and we'll be good to go. If you already have a website, you can use that for this tool. It'll work with any domain name and any domain name extension. If you've got a .com, a .org, a .net, whatever it is, you can use it with that domain. If you already have a website, that means you've already got it hosted and you are good to go. You can go ahead and actually skip forward a little in this tutorial, or you can just keep watching because I'm about to show you how you can have your own short domain just like Bitly. Now, your domain doesn't have to be short. In fact, some longer domains can look great. Something like ericrecommends.com/link or ericslinks.com/writing tool. I just use those examples because my name's Eric. But those links would look great in an email, in a PDF, in a YouTube video description. I like that the domain is self-explanatory, so people would be confident in clicking on it, knowing that it's something that I'm recommending. Likewise, if you have an existing website with a brand name or a company name, you could install this tool onto that website, and it's going to carry a certain amount of trust because your audience, your customers, are going to be familiar with that domain name. On the other hand, you also can have your own super short link shortener like Bitly. And by the way, you can install this on multiple domains. When you acquire this Link Controller tool from us, you can install it on as many of your own domains as you want to. So let's look at Bitly. It's got a total of 5 characters, right? bit.ly. Could we match that? Could we have a domain just as short? There are actually many two-letter domain extensions like .li and .bitly, but some of the ones that I've found to be the most affordable are .cc, .us, .me, .co, .pw, .ws. Again, there's no limitations to this. You can use any, but I'm just giving you a tip here to let you know these are some of the more affordable ones available. At the time that I'm making this demonstration, .cc and .us happen to be extremely affordable, and some registrars like GoDaddy have been offering very nice introductory prices on those as well. So if I jump over to GoDaddy, we could type in the domain we want, or we could actually use its built-in AI capability to essentially tell it what we want and then let it do some research for us. For example, I could say, I want a 3-letter domain with either .us or .cc or .co as the extension. And I've been amazed to find that there are many 3-letter domains available. For example, vqo.us is available right now for only $3.99 for the first year and then $7.99 after that. wzi.cc is available for $3.39 for the first year and then $8.99 a year after that. In doing a handful of these kinds of searches, I have just found dozens of these 3-letter domains currently available. Now we can drastically increase our number of available domains if we add a number to that domain. So instead of just 3 letters, we're going to say 3 characters. Here's what I'm going to ask it for. I want a catchy 3-character domain with either .us or .cc as the extension, because as I mentioned, .us and .cc are very affordable. Now you don't have to use GoDaddy. You can register your domain anywhere. Again, if you already have a domain, you can use it. If you have a web host already, you can register it directly through them. If you need a web host or a domain registrar, we actually have that available too for you. And as you can see here, many great options available. US domains are for US citizens, by the way. .cc domains can be registered by anyone. And there are also many other country code domains that are 2 letters each that would be available for the citizens of those countries. As I scroll down, we can see lots of great options. And if I were to refresh this page and run that search again, and sure enough, it's giving us a different selection of available domains. V8R, I like that. It's kind of like Vader.us. B3R, D8V. I'm going to put a heart by that one. I might register that one. Let's try refreshing it once more. B3U, that's another good one. Ooh, NYQ. That's just 3 letters with no numbers. And another, QOZ. I'll put a heart by that one as well. And suppose I want to narrow it down to just .cc. I could change my query because it was giving me almost exclusively .us domains. And now it's giving me .cc domains. Some very nice options here as well. D8J. V4M, I like that. So then if I click on my little favorites tab here, we can see here the ones that we have favorited. There was a domain that I saw on one of my test searches that I want to see if it's still available. It was d4u.us. Yeah, it is still available. I like that one because it's kind of like doneforyou.us. Let's go ahead and add that to the cart, and we'll just continue to the cart. Again, you can use any domain registrar, $3.99, and then when it renews, only $7.99 per year. I'm going to go ahead and complete that purchase. All right, d4u.us is mine. And again, as I've just demonstrated, there are dozens and dozens, hundreds probably, of available 3-character domains with short 2-character extensions. We didn't even look at some of the other extensions like .me, .pw, .ws. Now I'm going to jump into my web hosting account. Now everyone's web hosting is going to look a little different. If you need web hosting, my business partner Ryan actually owns a web hosting company, so we can get you set up with that very affordably also. Here in my control panel, I'm going to click Add Website. d4u.us, I'm going to click Add, and the web server is setting that up. And again, you can use any web host. Most web hosts these days allow multiple domains, so if you have a hosting, there's a good chance you could just simply go add your domain on there at no additional cost. And again, if you need help with that, we can help you with that. Last but not least, I need to add my web host's name servers to this new domain. So I'm going to jump back over to my GoDaddy account. And let's see, I guess I just need to go to my domain portfolio, find d4u.us, and I'm going to click the DNS tab. Then I'm going to click the name servers tab. I'm going to click change name servers, use my own name servers. I'm just going to simply put in those 2 name servers that were given to me by my web host. Again, if you've got a web host, I guarantee that your host has got tutorials for this. And if you need one, we've got you covered. Click save, continue. And theoretically, it could take like up to 24 hours for those name servers to propagate. But in my experience lately, it only takes a few minutes. So I'm going to jump back to my hosting account. I'm going to click the FTP tab here and set up an FTP account. Now, your web host may automatically set up FTP accounts whenever you add a domain. Some of them do that. So I'll give myself a username, give myself a password, and click add. All right, now I've got an FTP account. The next thing I need to do is upload these files that we had downloaded in the zip file. We could actually add those directly through our control panel here through my file manager. You may have something similar. If you have a cPanel web host, you could add it through your cPanel, but FTP is usually the easiest and quickest way to do it. Again, if you need further tutorials on this kind of stuff, we've got those available. I use FileZilla, which is a completely free FTP tool. Anybody can download it for free. So here I'm going to put in my login for my FTP. There's my username. There's my password. And connect to my new website. I'm going to enter the public HTML directory, which is what it's called on most web hosts. And I've got a few options. I could install this tool directly into the root domain, so it would appear, for example, at mylinks.com. In this case, it would be d4u.us. I could create a new directory. In other words, I could create a folder called something like Go and then install it there. If you have an existing website, that's probably going to be what you want to do. Do not upload this on top of your existing website in the root domain. You don't want to accidentally mess up your existing website. What you want to do is create a new directory and install it there. Or create a subdomain, which is basically the same thing as a directory, but your web host creates what's called a subdomain, which points to that directory. That could look like go.mylinks.com. Now, in this case, since I registered this new domain specifically for hosting this tool, I'm going to install it in the root directory because I'm trying to keep this as short as possible, just like Bitly. So again, here are these files that we downloaded. I grab those. I'm going to drag and drop them directly into the public HTML directory, which is essentially the root directory of what is visible on the web. So going back to my control panel here in Link Controller, we've completed step 1, which is download the script. I extracted that zip file, I uploaded it into my website. Now the next step is to visit my website in the browser, going to the install file, d4u.us/install.php. And when you go to that file, it will automatically install Link Controller on your domain. If your web host has the stuff that it needs to have, basically PHP, which it most likely does. In fact, again, we guarantee it or your money back, it'll be done. I just visited this link and you can see it says it created the files that it needed to create. It registered the site successfully, so it's good to go. So now we'll go back to the Link Controller control panel, click on the dashboard, and see how self-explanatory this is. It already crossed off and check marked the ones that we've completed. The next step is to create your first link. So let's click Create Link. There is a default link that it sets up for you for testing purposes. It's actually going to go to my coaching club website, which is innerprofitcircle.com. So if I click to copy that link, paste it into my browser, and it takes me to innerprofitcircle.com. Now I'm going to create a new link. It's so easy. We'll just click this button here that says Create New Link, and the link key becomes a part of the URL, becomes a part of the web address. So let's say I want to make a very short redirect to go to my coaching club. I'm going to make that key just be 3 characters, IPC, Inner Profit Circle. And instead of going to that login page, I'm going to direct it to a squeeze page. So my link key is going to be IPC, and here's my squeeze page. I'm going to copy that link, paste it in here, and if we wanted to send this to multiple URLs, we could. For example, maybe I have 2 different squeeze pages, and I wanted to send it to one of them half the time and another one half the time. I could enter that here. Or maybe I have a sales page. You can optionally give it a label. We'll call that one Squeeze 1. Create the link, and it's done. So here we have just answered the question, can you really have your own Bitly-like link management platform? The answer is absolutely yes. Look at how short this is. Remember, Bitly, 5 total characters. What do we have here? 5 characters, d4u.us. And as I showed you, there are tons of 5-character domains available. So if I go to my browser and type in d4u.us/IPC, it takes me to this Squeeze page. What could I do with that link? Well, I could put it in ebooks. I could put it in videos. I could put it in video descriptions. I could put it in social media. I could put it in link trees. I could put it in email promotions. And suppose at any time in the future, I decide to change this Squeeze page, or I create a new Squeeze page that I want to test. And I've already got all those links out there. Maybe I'm linking from my other websites. Maybe I'm linking from social media profiles. And I don't want it to go to the old Squeeze page anymore. I want it to go to the new Squeeze page. It's so simple, and this is the power of Link Controller. We could simply come in here, click to edit this link, and change the URL. We could send that anywhere, and that's so powerful. Another great example is if you're an affiliate marketer. You know, affiliate links and affiliate programs change from time to time. I've been doing this business a long time, and it absolutely happens. Whatever it is that you're promoting, those links are going to change at some time. Well, instead of losing the traffic from all the efforts that you've put in the past, you can simply go in here, fix that affiliate link to the new one, and you're good to go. Just click Update Link. So suppose I did want to split that traffic. Again, click on the Edit Link. I can add another URL. So this one's going to my Squeeze page. Maybe I want to send some of that traffic to my sales page. Here's my sales page, or at least one of my sales pages for this coaching program. Go back into Link Controller. We'll paste in that URL. And let's say we want to go 50-50. Now, we wouldn't have to go 50-50. And that's another cool feature about this. We can add as many URLs as we want, and we can split the traffic however we want. It doesn't have to be 50-50. We'll call this one Sales Page. Click to update the link. And you can see now it's a weighted link with 50-50 traffic going to the Squeeze page and the Sales page. Now, if we go to d4u.us/IPC, the first time we go to it, it's going to take us to the Squeeze page. If we go to it again, it's going to take us to the Sales page. So if we keep going to that same link over and over again, it's going to keep rotating us between those two options. And actually, the way that it's programmed is that it's not going to rotate it every single time, but it's going to give you a 50-50 chance of landing on either of those each time. So over a period of time, it'll be 50-50. But just don't be alarmed if you refresh that link and it takes you to the same one twice. It'll average out. So I've shown you how easy it is to set up your own short URL like d4u.us. And when you join Link Controller, you're not limited to just one domain. We can click on Registered Sites. We can add as many domains as we want to within our control panel. For example, one of my well-known websites over the years is ericstips.com. I could jump back to my FTP program here, FileZilla. I'm going to go to Eric's Tips. Now, I don't want to install it in the public HTML directory directly because I already have stuff there, but I'm going to create a new folder or a new directory. So I'm going to right-click, Create Directory, and let's just call it Links. Open up that new directory, and remember those files that we uploaded a couple minutes ago? We're going to upload them again. And this time we're going to go to ericstips.com/links/install.php. And just like that, we have successfully registered this new installation. Now, if I go back to my Link Controller control panel and simply refresh these registered sites, we now see that it is installed at ericstips.com/links. Now, here's something that's crazy cool. If we go to my links, remember this link that we set up, d4u.us/IPC. Here on the My Links page, it says which site are you sharing links from? Well, from the drop-down, we can also select which site we want to get a link for, and it'll automatically switch all of our links to that domain. But again, it's not like it's just one or the other. They're actually live on every domain that you add. And this is just a way to quickly view them and copy the link that you wish to use. And this is a great tool for me because, I have an email newsletter. And if I'm sending out an email newsletter to the subscribers of Eric's Tips, it makes sense to use Eric's Tips as the domain in that email. I also have other email lists for subscribers of various newsletters and customers of various paid products. I can just as easily add additional domains for those newsletters. That way I can send out those customized links in any email that I send, and I don't have to go and create each link individually. I just add the domain once to the link controller control panel, and then every link that I create through this system will work through any of those domains. This is such a powerful feature, and honestly, it's not even available through most of the paid services that you'll find out there. And in fact, I haven't seen any others that work quite like this one in terms of how simple it is, how powerful it is, and how easy it is to use multiple domains. So if you've already grabbed Link Controller for yourself, congratulations, because you have invested in a great program for a crazy low price. And if you haven't yet grabbed it, go ahead and grab it, because as you've seen, this gives you a lot of power right at your fingertips and gives you the same kind of features that you would have to pay big money monthly for with the other services that are out there. So there you go. As you've seen, Link Controller is a solution that is going to make it easy to manage your links. There's no monthly fees, so you just grab it today from us for this tiny little one-time price. You can install it and keep using it on an ongoing basis. And as I mentioned, even if our service goes down, even if we went out of business, your links would still work, because that's how we built this system. So it's really fail-safe in that sense. So go ahead and grab it now, and we look forward to seeing you in Link Controller.